Lowell. I walked on the garden paths, and all the daffodils are blowing, and the birds and squills. I walked on the garden paths in my stiff, brocaded gown, with my powdered hair and jeweled fan. I, too, am a rare pattern as I wandered on the garden paths. My dress is richly figured, and the train makes a pink and silver stain on the gravel and the thrift of the borders. Just a plate of current fashion, tripping by in high-heeled ribbon shoes. There is not a softness anywhere about me, only whalebone and brocade. And I sink on a seat in the shade of a lime tree, for my passion wars against the stiff brocade. Daffodils and squills flutter in the breeze as they please, and I weep that the lime tree is in blossom, and one small flower has dropped upon my bosom. The splashing of water drops in the marble fountain comes down the garden paths. The dripping never stops. Underneath the stiffness of my gown is the softness of a woman bathing in a marble basin, a basin hidden in the midst of hedges grown so thick she cannot see her lover hiding, but she guesses he is near. And the sliding of water seems stroking of a dear hand upon her. What is summer in a fine, brocaded gown? I shall see lying heaped upon the ground of the pink and silver crumpled up on the ground. I would be the pink and silver as they ran along the paths, and he would stumble after, bewildered by my laughter. I should see the sun flashing from the sword hilts and the buckles on his shoes. I would choose, fleeing in a maze along the patterned paths, a bright and laughing maze for my heavy-booted lover, till he caught me in the shade. The buttons of his waistcoat bruised my thighs to clasp me, aching, melting, unafraid, with the shadows of leaves and sundrops and the plopping of water drops. All about us in the open afternoon. I am very like to swoon with the weight of this brocade. Her sun sits through the shade. Underneath the fallen boss in my bosom is a letter I hid. It was brought to me this morning by a rider from the Duke. Madame, we regret to inform you, Lord Hartwell has died in action Thursday night. As I read it in the white morning sunlight, the letters squirmed like snakes. Any answer, Madame? Asked my footman. No, I told him. See that the messenger takes some refreshment. No, no answer. I walked into the garden, up and down the patterned paths, in my stiff, correct brocade. The blue and yellow flowers stood proudly in the sun. Each one. I stood upright too, held rigid to the pattern by the stiffness of my gown. Up and down I walked, up and down. In a month, it would have been my husband. In a month, here, underneath this line, we would have broke the pattern, he for me and I for him, he as colonel and I as lady. On this shady seat, he had a whim, that sunlight-carried blessing. And I answered, it shall be as you've said. Now, he is dead. In summer and in winter, I trot up and down the patterned garden paths in my stiff, brocaded gown. The squills and daffodils will give place to pillared roses and to asters and to snow. I shall go up and down in my gown, gorgeously arrayed, boned and stayed, and the softness of my body shall be guarded from embrace by each button, hook, and lace. For the man slews me is dead, fighting with the Duke in Flanders, in a pattern called war. Christ, what are patterns for?